Good morning. So it's week 7?
Week
Week
seven.
7
That's
already,
correct.
man. Destination Fantasy Football Podcast. It's just us two today. With my bro, Mr. Deshaun Reed. How you doing today?
Man, fantastic, man. Definitely ready for some football. I got a couple of leagues, man. I need some vengeance, man. Like so I'm out there full on, young Batman out there breaking necks and asking questions second. That's what I'm on today.
Wait. So you telling me you holding people over balconies and just dropping them and then
I
asking
got
questions?
to. I got to, bro, with the way that a couple of leagues have been going, man. Yeah, man. Breaking ribs first. Asking questions second. So yeah.
Man, you a dangerous fellow, man. Jeez. Jeez. BCIC, let's go, Dad. Hey. Oh man. So let's address the elephant in the room, right?
Yes, sir.
Christian McCaffrey owners, congratulations. Your man is part of a competent offense that's gonna move the ball up and down the field, and CMC, has a lot more chances to get in the end zone these days. Um, just what's your initial thoughts, Deshaun, on this?
Man, like I was legit like blown away, man, by the way. I mean, look, they gave up quite a bit. You know what I mean? They gave up quite a bit, but as we know, the 49ers are in win now mode. They was, a couple of games removed from basically the Super Bowl. Like they got a very, very good roster. The Trey Lance experiment hasn't worked out just yet, but they do get back veteran Jimmy Garoppolo, who was a quarterback under center, who basically almost got them to like the promised land. You add CMC inside of a backfield that was already capable. So, Jeff Wilson or Elijah Mitchell, whichever one of those guys you plug in the backfield, it was like instant oatmeal, basically. That's how that backfield is. But you add not only a running back that can catch the way that CMC can. It just gives them a different dynamic. CMC, Debo Samuel, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, even throwing the fullback, Cal Juszczyk, man, that is a dangerous, and I mean very dangerous offense. So I'm looking forward to seeing McCaffrey get some reps under him. As we know, they put together like a little bit of a package for him today, Jamar. So he is expected to play. And like you said, to all the CMC owners out there, congrats, man. He should be fantastic moving forward. Not sure about this week, but definitely lock him in. Just lock that guy in.
Absolutely. So, but there are other questions, right? So, like for instance, if you have Jeff Wilson or Elijah Mitchell on IR, like I do, matter of fact, I have both in different leagues. It's like at this point, it's so much uncertainty, with those guys. That's one of those wait and see approaches. But if you like still have like the likes of Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, or George Kittle, I don't think this hurts at all. If
Nope.
anything, I think like for Brandon Ayuk, that probably makes him a lot better. So his coverage is going to be a lot easier. Same with George Kittle. Same with Debo Samuel. Basically, like you said, the way they about to plug and play and mismatch and all these different things. Kyle Shanahan about to have a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, man. We already know what Kyle Shanahan is about on offense. We already know, man. Like he likes to mix things up. He was the one that used Debo Samuel and all of these jet sweeps, and just Debo is lining up all over the place, man. And I just can't wait to see what they're gonna do with CMC. So like, look, I already had them going to the Super Bowl, Jamar. I did. I had it prior to the season, well before this trade, well before I knew that he was going to be a part of this team. This just reassures like what I said. So,
I know you feel good about your pick now.
man, I feel fantastic about it now, man. Because before they were like struggling, you know what I mean. And a team like that, knowing that they have to, swing for the fences, and boy, did they! And they big splash, man, big splash.
Absolutely. Oh man. So I guess the other side of this, as far as the Panthers, so I know some people may be asking, like, so is there any running backs worth rostering at this point? I mean, it's between Deontay Foreman and Chuba Hubbard. Foreman was Henry's backup last year, and I think he did all right. He just limited in the passing game. Hubbard had a lot of volume last year, but he wasn't like efficient with it by any means. He needed volume to even be relevant. So I don't know. Last time I checked, the depth charts had both of them at the same. So I don't know what to expect on that one.
Yeah, I just think they're going to use a running back by committee approach with both of these two guys. I think they're going to give a little bit of the starting nod probably to Hubbard. Like they'll probably sprinkle in a lot of Foreman. But since Hubbard has been there, he's been the guy. He's filled in, just like you said, Jamar. It has been weeks in which Hubbard has looked good, but the efficiency just isn't there. He isn't anything explosive or nothing. He's actually lackluster, but he can't be productive given that volume. So I wouldn't, be running to like the fences just to, roster one of these guys. I would like to take the wait and see approach for sure.
Facts. BCIC says Devo not top 10.
That's tough, BCIC. If Devo not top 10, you know what? I want to know who. I want to know 9 other wide receivers that's better than Devo whenever he's healthy. Like I really do. That's tough. I've did this list numerous amounts of times, and he definitely falls in within that 6 to 7-ish category for me at least.
Understood. So curious to see if he does respond to that. So another situation, the return of DeAndre Hopkins. So if you're like one of those people who had DeAndre Hopkins stashed on their bench for 6 weeks and you played him this past Thursday, you probably was grinning the whole time, knowing that if I'm not mistaken, 14 targets, right? 10 catches, over 100 yards, got you over 20 points, didn't even find the end zone yet. That's
no need.
Yeah.
No need, man. When you got like the volume of a DeAndre Hopkins, look, man, make no mistake about it. He's a target hog. And I got a couple of questions over like the past couple of days. Like, yo, should I start D-Hop? You know what I mean? Like he hasn't, been, practicing. I'm not sure about his report. Like, I'm like, yo, whenever that guy is out there, you have to play him. We already know what DeAndre Hopkins is all about. He's targets up, and Jamar, you already mentioned it with the injury to Hollywood Brown. Only thing that did was basically open up an extra amount of targets for a very, very volume heavy guy. So look, start him as long as he's healthy. I don't care if they say that he's only going to play 50% of the snaps. 50% of D-Hop is better than 100% of most wide receivers in the league in fantasy football.
By far. So you like if you drafted D-Hop, you drafted him on the approach that I have a wide receiver one that I'm stashing and that I'm going to maintain this ship, keep it from sinking until then. So, if you 3-3, 4-2, 5-1, and you got D-Hop to return, I mean, you're in great shape. You're in excellent shape. It's more so that lets me know that you drafted right and your waiver wire ads, came to fruition. Like you did a good job. Pat yourself on the back. Good job. Good job. So yeah, I think with that plus the fact that Hollywood Brown is out, and then the whole Robbie Anderson thing and him not being up to speed, it was just a perfect storm for that. And even going forward, I still expect DeAndre Hopkins to still get his and everybody else fall in line. So yeah. The third leg.
Good morning, Mr. West.
Wake up, Mr. West. So yeah, Walter's our third leg to our podcast. He's chilling this week. Got some other things going on, but nevertheless, appreciate you for dropping by, sir. All right, real quick. So we had a showdown last week.
if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I guess. So me and this guy next to me, we went at it toe to toe. Yeah, and this guy came out on top. I'm 2-0 in showdowns this year so far.
Yes, he is, man. Jamar, you gotta tip your hat to him. You know what I mean? Give him a quick brim bend toward this guy right here. Yeah, he took me out. Look, I don't mince anything that I say. Just like my man Walter, I am a man of my word. So I got like a little bit of surprise for you guys. Man, I I did it. So I definitely got some Baker Mayfield gear. I ordered it, and it's authentic Baker Mayfield gear too. I paid retail for this Baker Mayfield gear, so I'm definitely not going to be able to live this down. It is on the way. I'm going to surprise you guys whenever it. Oh, it's on the way, Walt. It's on the way, bro. I definitely got the Baker man. Hey, I am a man of my word. If you can come up here and rock your your cutoff throwback basketball bear shirt, I can definitely go ahead and cop some Baker gear. So the Baker gear is definitely on the way. Look, I don't want to. I'm not gonna keep it, so I'm probably gonna give it away. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good quality, pretty good material. And man, I will be donning that proudly, thanks to this guy, kicking my keister right here. But it's all love, man. That's it's just a little bit of added incentive right here. So
I mean, look, somebody had to take one for the team. I'm not putting on any Packers gear, nothing. You're not gonna catch me in it. I'm allergic to it. I'm probably gonna pass out, and I ain't gonna go that far. But still, nevertheless, I'm glad. This guy right here. Yeah, this guy right here. He took one for the team. So yeah, and then Walter also said, going back to D Hop, he said he had D Hop on 2 teams, and I'm looking good so far.
Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, I stashed D Hop in like 2 leagues, and one league I'm 3-3, and I was basically trying to just kind of more so stay even killed. You know what I mean? If I could, just stay with my head barely above water until D Hop got back. So I also have I think Chris Godwin, and who's my other wide receiver in that league? Tyreek Hill. So that trio is pretty good.
Whew.
Yep. So I'm waiting for that to kind of more so explode. But anybody that play D Hop with confidence, shout out to you, because you should be plus 20 right now.
Man, so I got D Hop on 3 teams that I'm in. Got him in the main league against you.
Mm-hmm.
Got him in the sleeper league that I did, and then in the 16 teamer. And I know you just not listed a nice trio. This one here, it's like I feel like it's illegal that I have, but got DeAndre Hopkins, Godwin. I got Gabe Davis, but he's on the bye week. Then when you couple that with Saquon Barkley and Lamar Jackson, I mean, you're doing some things.
That's tough.
So BCIC said Diggs, Adams, Hill, Jefferson, Chase, DK, Cooper Kupp, D Hop, Waddle, and Evans.
Definitely not Waddle. I'll give you the, for sake of the argument, I'll give you the rest of them. We'll never see Waddle's full potential now that Tyreek Hill is there. So but Diggs for sure, Hill for sure, Jefferson for sure, Chase, yeah. DK, the argument can be made. Cooper Kupp, absolutely. DeAndre Hopkins, absolutely. I do think that Debo is a better all-around receiver than Mike Evans, but what Mike Evans has done in real life, like you can't look at it, So but yeah, I'll give him that. But that's only what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I ain't giving him Waddle for sure. Can't give him Waddle. But the rest of them, I can see like the arguments being made.
No, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
Again, I would still put look, I like Mike Evans, I really do. But as far as like, route running and just overall effectiveness in the game, I like Debo a little bit better than Evans here, man. I know that Evans is like a Hall of Famer. He already got his ticket to Canton like punch. He don't have to play another down in the NFL, and he's a Hall of Famer. But I know it's kind of tough to say, or even Allen, he can't even stay on the field. He doesn't get in the end zone. Great, fantastic route runner, but Keenan Allen is limited. We're talking about a guy who never scored double-digit touchdowns a day in his life. Like never. So yeah, fantastic route runner. So if you want to talk about route running, yeah, he's definitely top 5. But nah, Debo over Keenan Allen all day for sure.
Woo. I love the conversation this morning. I love it. I love the barbershop talk.
Yeah, man. It's opinionated, right? It's subjective. My top 10 is gonna be different from yours, BCIT. Don't mean that I'm right and you wrong. Two things can be true.
Factoid. Checking in, Facebook user. I think that's Matt. If so, appreciate you, Matt, for stopping in. Definitely appreciate you for everything, bro. I do.
Shout out to Matt.
I do. So last week, I gave a DraftKings lineup, and this hit. This lineup hit. The lineup of Josh Allen, Breece Hall, Deion Jackson, Stephon Diggs, Chris Godwin, Tyler Boyd, Dawson Knox, Ken Walker, and the Panthers D hit in the tournament. Out of 3,200 plus entries, I finished 8th. I finished 8th with that lineup. So
man, I think a round of applause is in order, huh? That's fantastic, bro. That is fantastic.
Man, I was geeked when that last touchdown came in by Dawson Knox at the end of that game. I think that did it for me. Got 184.16 points off that lineup.
Did Dawson Knox score last week?
Yep.
Man, I had him up on my bench up in the Dynasty League, but that sucks.
I mean, that's one of the. I mean, I'm pretty sure you had a better option. Supposedly.
Yeah, I couldn't play both him and Gabe Davis. I'm not like teammates unless you Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, or T Higgins and Jamar Chase. Nah, teammates with me. I don't like to play both teammates.
Nah, I don't blame you one bit. So this week's lineup that I'm doing, we got Joe Burrow at 6,900, home against the Falcons. They're pretty generous against opposing quarterbacks. At running backs, I have Josh Jacobs, who's been getting a lot of volume against the number one team that's really generous against running backs, the Houston Texans at 6,500. The other running back, I spent down a little bit, saved a little money. Got Tony Pollard, 5,700 against those good old Detroit generous Lions.
Q hashtag free Tony Pollard.
Oh, you are so right. Look at the hashtags here. We got the free DJ Moore, free Tony Pollard. They have free Tony Pollard. All right. So wide receivers, I got a double stack again. Jamar Chase at 8,200. T Higgins at 6,400. I'm picking T Higgins.
Teammates there.
Yeah. He is finally healthy. That ankle injury, he's no longer on the injury report. He practiced in full on Friday. I'll take it. And then the other wide receiver I have in that game, Drake London at 5,400. I know the last 3 weeks he hasn't been, getting as much points as he did the first couple of weeks of the year, but I think his target shares are still around like 33%, which is crazy.
That's still pretty good.
So I was like, I'm rolling the dice there. I spent way down on the tight end because his price was so good not to, and that's the tight end that we saw last week, Greg Dulcich from the Broncos, came right on in, scored a touchdown. And with the backup quarterback, I didn't think of his last name right now, starting. I mean, I'm pretty sure security blanket is going to be him.
Ripien, I think that's his name.
Yeah, something like that.
Who cares? He's a backup.
Dude, he sounds like a off-brand of chicken at at Meyer or something. I don't know. But yeah, nevertheless, 2,500. I mean, I just need him to get at least seven points. I think he can do that. And my flex, I got Ken Walker the third. You talked about him, I think, prior to us coming on today that we
Like him
love Ken
today.
Walker. Yes,
Like him a lot today.
yes. And then the defense, I got the Jets defense at 2,600 on the road against the Broncos against the backup quarterback. I mean, why not, right? So yeah, I hit last week. I'm hoping to keep the streak going on that one. Oh, we got a good question here from Jacob. Welcome back. He said, "Who's a better stash, Pacheco or Foreman?" I am going Pacheco.
Pacheco, man, that offense is explosive. Man, I'm glad he asked this question because Jamar, you and I was just having a conversation about this. Whenever you're up on a like, this one is easy. Patrick Mahomes led offense. Travis Kelce, he has all the tools to be productive. Andy Reid, head coach. Andy Reid makes running backs like he's pumping a running back factory. You know what I mean? Like running backs tend to do well inside of an Andy Reid offense. So Pacheco, I like what I've seen from him, man. And Jamar, you mentioned that he took a couple of first team reps there, man. So I'm definitely looking to see what he has in store for this week. But Pacheco, especially in deep leagues, 12 team, 14 team, 16 team, grab him. Go grab him while nobody's talking about him. He's definitely worth a stash.
Big facts. Yeah, and yeah, like you said, taking first team reps, expected to start today. I mean, from the eye test alone, lets you know that at some point they was going to let him shine a little bit more. And as far as this question, so drop Foreman for Pacheco, I would, and it comes back to Foreman, probably could have 20 attempts a game, maybe who knows, but it comes back down to, like you said, Deshaun, the quarterback and the offense. Like, at least I know for a fact the Chiefs offense is going to always move the ball, always score touchdowns, always. Yeah. Right now, the quarterback in Carolina, what, PJ Walker again? Or Sam Darnold, who they just activated?
Somebody. Whoever the quarterback is, like, are they going to be able to constantly put the team in a position to score? You know what I mean? So,
I mean, yeah. So when you like with stuff like that, I always think about first who's the quarterback between the two, and then like the offense itself. If the offense can generate points and move the ball, then that's probably the person you want to go with.
For sure.
So appreciate you, Jacob. All right, so we got some questions rolling in. Saw your Hebs. He said, should I start Clyde or Gesicki? So Clyde is still, I'm pretty sure he's still top 10, right?
He'll still have a role. He will still have a role for sure. Gesicki, man,
he's been hot the last 2 weeks, so I get the question.
He really has. He really has. Last week, who did they play? Minnesota. I think he had 2 TDs, right?
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
but 2 is back under center. You know what I mean? So
that's
that
a
could
dynamic change.
Yep, that's definitely a dynamic change for sure. So Tua played what? Week 1, 2, and no, just week 1 and 2. No, 3, 2, or something like that. Anyway, in the games in which Tua was under center, Gesicki didn't fare too well. So I would I don't want to say that week 6 against Minnesota was fool's gold, but again, I would definitely tread carefully, and I really would temper expectations. I really wouldn't think that, okay, Gesicki is about to take off right now. Again, that's going to take the wait and see approach. Tua favors Hill, Tua favors Waddle. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I would still say roll with Clyde over Gesicki just for this week. Again, that may be proven to be different as the season goes along, but
he also said I could also go Terrence Marshall, and that's an interesting name that I was thinking about earlier this week. But Terrence Marshall, that's definitely a wait and see approach
as by far, for sure. Quarterback, man, the quarterback there. It's I like Terrence Marshall a lot. I think I even drafted him inside of my dynasty league, but like I dropped him because of the simple fact that the quarterback play, like, is I want guys who are going to be in positions to be productive. And just at this point of his career, I think he's talented, but at this point in his career, he's not. He can't give me that. So.
All right now. So yeah, I would start Clyde, but just tread carefully.
Yeah, Gasecki shouldn't be a terrible play, but the things that Clyde has done, Jamar, you mentioned it. He's still a top 10 fantasy running back, and definitely closer toward the top portion of that, closer to top 5 running back as far as fantasy has gone. So his production hasn't gone unnoticed. Andy Reid notices that. Definitely Patrick Mahomes notices that. So he's still going to be involved. Don't let the Pacheco talk derail you from playing. So.
All right, so good luck to you, Sawyer. Next one up, we got Devin Payne. He says Tua, Lamar, or Gino.
Lamar. If I can pick probably a top quarterback play for this week, it'll probably be Lamar Jackson.
So we're not gonna go with they wrote me off, but I didn't write back.
Nah, I mean no. I think Tua is a good play as well. Tua is going up against my Steelers today, so
and I actually have your Steelers in the upset today too. But
that would be fantastic. Hashtag Steeler Nation. Hashtag here we go. Had to go ahead and throw that out there.
Here we go. Yeah, it'll be Lamar for me. To play the Browns. Lamar, I think historically speaking, has always
torched them, yeah. Whether it be via pass, via run. I think Rashad Bateman is back. He should be able to play today. That gives them that extra deep threat dynamic. So yeah, I just like Lamar in general today. Not saying that Tua is a terrible play. Neither is Gino, man. Like Gino's been balling low key, definitely outplaying his former counterpart and Russell Wilson there. So for sure. So all of these aren't terrible plays though. But Lamar Jackson, that ability to use his legs, man, can't go unnoticed. And Jamar, you hit the nail right on the head. He going up against Cleveland, who he just like batters. So no brainer for me, Lamar Jackson.
All right. So good luck to you, Devin.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right. BC Icy says Derek Stingley Jr. or Sauce.
So is he? I don't know. Is he talking about just who's the better?
I think so.
Okay.
And so look, I love them both. I do, but what Sauce did last week with the cheese hit, and me being a Bears fan, I am team cheese Sauce Gardner, whatever you want to call him. I'm team Sauce here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Sauce Gardner as well. Look, man, dude, the dude first name is Sauce. All right, at first, look, I was up on the record saying like, yo, I'm gonna call this dude Ahmad until he shows that he's able to don that Sauce name. You know what I mean? And he's been every bit of drippy since he came into like the league, man. Like he's been great. He's stellar, and he's going to be a piece that we're going to hear on that defense for years to come. So it was a reason why he was picked so high in the draft. So
facts. So Jets fans, you should definitely be very excited about the future of your team right now for sure.
Yep.
All right, keep moving here from Mark Yasko, Kenyon Drake, Pacheco, or ETN this week. When you talking about the Ravens backfield situation, what we got on there?
Mm-hmm.
How uncertain that is.
Yeah. So and I'm not saying that Kenyon Drake like he isn't like is not a terrible play, but whenever you got like a multitude of guys in there that you can kind of more so throw in, it basically throws a wrench inside of like your plans. Yeah, he can have one carry for 25 yards in the TD. You know what I mean? That can be very well, but I like Travis Etienne. He's been coming into his own over the past couple of weeks. They've been utilizing him inside like the passing game much more as well. So I definitely like ETN over these other two guys. Let's see who do they have. And they do play the Giants at home today.
Yeah. Yeah, I would rank them ETN, Drake, Pacheco, just cut between matchups and roles on the team. You know, all three of them share backfields. ETN seems like he has a more of established role. King Drake has a good matchup, but it's just I don't know what to expect with Gus Edwards being back now. And then yeah, Pacheco's taking first team, and we just talked about between Pacheco and Foreman, but between these three, going against the Niners, that's tough. So I give ETN the slight nod over Drake right now. So good luck to you, Mark. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Mark, he said he traded Debo for Amon Ra. Win or loss? Um, I would say incomplete. Reason being, Debo has been sensational. I know the trade with CMC would change dynamics, but we talked about it earlier, and I don't think it really messes up too much. But Amon-Ra, he has a huge target share in the Lions offense that's been pass heavy. I just want to make sure that the Lions going forward is the first 4 weeks with Jared Goff in that offense and not what happened when they put up that goose egg against New England. But I think it's incomplete right now. I don't want to say a win or a loss on that one.
I would say same. I'm still gonna give the slight edge to Deebo Samuel. Look, I'm not disregarding rather anything that Amon-Ra has done because he just came up on the scene, man, and just he took a spot. Like he said that, yo, I'm one of the best wide receivers inside the league too. And he has been like proving it over the past couple of seasons. So he's been fantastic, not only in fantasy football, but in reality as well. He's one of the main focal pieces of that offense and will be going forward. With that being said, the way that they utilize Debo is just Debo. Before it was Kittle's team inside the offense is definitely Debo for sure. So.
Facts. So thanks, Mark. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Sawyer has one more. He says, pick one: Garrett Wilson, Romeo Dobbs, or Darnell Mooney. We're definitely not picking Mooney right now.
Nope.
So that means Wilson against that pretty good Broncos secondary in Mile High, or Dobbs. I forget who the Packers are playing.
Packers got Washington at Washington.
Yeah, Washington. See, Garrett Wilson is a stud.
Garrett Wilson is a stud. He is a stud. But there is a but. Zach Wilson, how many times have he thrown the football in all of these games that they've won over the past couple of weeks? Matter of fact, I'm about to go ahead and hit you with it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, here come the stats. And then I would say my only concern with Dobbs is Lazard has been reaping the benefits of Aaron Rodgers the past couple of weeks. But my boy over here, I guess he's about to let us know as far as the Disney Channel quarterback Zach Wilson and his production here.
Yeah, he hasn't done much this season. And like I haven't, the only Jets game that I was like really focused on is when they was playing like my Steelers. But yeah, so okay. So over the past couple of games, he had 18. He threw the ball 36 times against my Steelers, right? 21 times, 18 times. Last week against Green Bay. So what they're doing is, and over the course of those 3 games, he has 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. So what they have been doing is utilizing Breece Hall. You know what I mean? Utilizing Michael Carter, utilizing that very young and talented defense. They've been winning games while keeping the ball out of Zach Wilson's hands.
Rightfully so.
And I think that's one of the things that they're gonna focus on going forward. Look, Jamar, you mentioned it. Garrett Wilson is a stud. He's a fantastic wide receiver. But the way that this offense has gone over the past couple of weeks, I think that they're starting to develop a trend in which they would rather ground and pound. You know what I mean?
They should.
Yep. Keep the keep the pass attempts to a minimum, as minimal as they can with Zach Wilson to avoid turnovers and let that defense do their thing. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to say the Nano. I'm gonna have to give the Nano to Garrett Wilson here, and slight edge to Romeo Dobbs. I still like Darnell Mooney because he is probably the only true playmaker on that Bears roster. Jamar, you can attest to that a little bit more than I can. He's probably one of the only guys who can, who's a threat in space. So.
Facts, but yeah, by default I have to choose Dobbs too. So good luck to you, Sawyer. So Jeb Armstrong says, should I trade Cortland Sutton, Deontay Foreman, and Isaiah Pacheco for Gabe Davis? Our weekly member Jennifer kind of answered the question, saying careful with 3-for-1 offers, but take into account who the other team would have to drop. Sometimes they have the perception of less value than just offering a 2-for-1.
That's well said.
Very. And then she also said, plus next week Foreman will have a smash matchup in Atlanta, raising his value much more. So yeah, just back to the original question.
I would say
yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't and I'm not even looking at the names of Pacheco, who could be a star in the making. And I use the word could because there is potential for that. Deontay Foreman, again, we still don't know exactly what's going on in that backfield. But Cortland Sutton, that's the reason why I don't want to do this trade. Gabe Davis has been great, but very, very small volume there. Gabe Davis probably only have 2 catches for 3 yards, 156 yards and 2 TDs. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the volume. But whenever he is out there, he always seems to find the end zone. So I get why he's trying to trade for him, but I think this is a little bit too much to give up.
Yeah, so we agree with Jennifer on this one. So yeah, don't do that. Jeb, please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Hey, look who's here. Our boy 808.
What's up, bro?
So I got an A lineup question. Who do I play in the flex? Lockett, CH, Smith-Schuster, Brian Robinson. So Lockett has the Chargers. CH has the Niners. Your Steelers got Dolphins, and Brian Robinson has the Packers.
Yeah, but Smith-Schuster is not on my Steelers anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all good, bro.
So they got the Niners.
Yep.
Oh boy,
this is actually tough, man. It is. These are all good. Lockett, Edwards-Helaire.
Well, your former boy Smith-Schuster actually showed a post last week and scored his first touchdown.
He did, bro. And you know what I did? I played the lottery. Because I was on the phone with my brother. I never played the lottery. I said, look, if Juju Smith-Schuster get inside, I think it was like 3 people who never get inside the end zone, got inside the end zone. I didn't win the lottery, but I still played it because he was a contributing factor to why in which I did do that. So I couldn't believe it. So after work, I went and played the lottery. Who knows? I was feeling lucky. Juju got in the end zone. I was feeling lucky. So,
oh man. So I would not play CEH out of these. It's like Brian Robinson. That one, I'm still have a wait and see approach on him, but I get if you have to start him. I'm leaning to.
I'm going Lockett.
That's what I'm leaning towards
because it's dude. He's been proven to be.
His target share is still there.
Yep. It's still there, and he's been. Yeah. He actually been fantastic this year. I think he's battling like a hammy or something like that, but he is expected to play. So Juju still. Hey, I'm with you. You don't have to tell me that, Jen. I know. Trust me.
Oh man. So yeah. Lockett.
Going Lockett for sure.
Appreciate you, 808. Appreciate you coming back, sir. All right. Ray, morning. Overslept.
Ray, what's good, bro?
It's all good, man. It's all good. We'll get to your question in a second here. But first, we got Nick. He said, do you think Lockett would play? Thinking playing it safe with Pierce. So They must have different game like time for games. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, they
Lockett
do.
is expected to play. So if that's what they say. I got that last night to my phone because I am a Lockett owner in two leagues, and he is expected to play. But the thing that you do have to monitor is that he didn't practice in any capacity throughout the week. But he still should play today.
So, so yeah. If you want to play it safe and play Pierce, I get it.
Yeah, I ain't mad
Hundred
at it.
percent, 100% get it
I ain't
because
mad at it.
he's turning into a thing. Matter of fact, I got him in a couple of 12 and 10 team leagues, just sitting on my bench, just waiting for that opportunity. Matter of fact, got him in my dynasty league. So I don't know. Matt Ryan's starting to trust Pierce. So if you did play him, don't blame me there. I think Lockett has a little bit of more upside if he does play, but if you want to play it safe, by all means, I have no problem with Pierce. So good luck to you, Nick. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Now Sanders. Pick one full PPR. Drake London, Chase Claypool, Rashad Bateman.
Chase Claypool is still a little bit iffy, right? Yeah, he had like the breakout game in which we was all waiting for. Fantastic wide receiver, just so inconsistent at times. And for that reason, he gonna get the axe, you know what I mean? And that's coming from Steeler Nation here. Drake London, I still like Drake London. Jamar, you mentioned it. Drake London, target share. It hasn't taken a dip. The targets are still there. It's just playing with Marcus Mariota can sometimes be frustrating. Just ask Kyle Pitts. So, but Rashad Bateman is healthy against that Cleveland secondary, which is super porous and super vulnerable. So for me, it's going to either come down to Bateman or London. Bateman is coming back from an injury though, and London is probably the safer bet for me.
Whew. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. In a game that I feel like the Cincinnati Bengals going to put up some points on them quickly, you would have to imagine that London would have to be involved one way or another, right?
They're going to have to throw it, man.
So I give the safest option is London. If you going for the home run, it's Bateman, but I would give the edge to London here. That's how I would play it. And like you said, Claypool was third on that list. So, all right, appreciate you now, Sanders. All right, Ray. So he says start Keenan Allen, Sutton, Dobbs, pick one.
Keenan Allen is leaning slightly towards doubtful, so I would not play him. The Chargers got a bye week coming, and I think the plan is they may decide to rest him this game, so he'll have 2 weeks to fully heal. You know what I mean? And Doubs, Sutton got a man. He got a backup quarterback this week.
Yeah, so that's tough. Like I'm
still going Sutton. You look, I get it. Like, look, it's the quarterback. Look, Aaron Rodgers or what's the dude name? Brett Ripien. Like that sounds like a off-brand Gatorade, basically Ripien. Like that's exactly what it sounds like. But Keenan Allen, yeah, it's just that would be a no-brainer if he was completely healthy, but he's not, and he's trending toward doubtful. That's something that I would definitely keep my eye on. If it's if it's a sliver of a chance that say he will play, yeah, I'm definitely playing Allen. But I'm still gonna go Sutton. I'm still gonna go Sutton like I am.
I'm gonna pick Dobbs. I 100% get where you're coming from, but I'm gonna pick Dobbs. I just don't trust a backup quarterback against a Jets defense that's been pretty darn good. And we just talked about how good Sauce is, so I'm going Dobbs. I don't like it, but that's what I'm. If that was me, that's who I'm picking. the guy with a little bit more upside. So, Ray, good luck to you, man. I know that one is tough.
Very.
BCICW take on Juju. Yep, Swift is out. That kind of hurt me in about 3 leagues, but it is what it is. Michael, he said, would you start Kenyon Drake or Travis Etienne? We kind of had a similar question.
Yeah, so Drake has what, Cleveland?
Yeah.
And Etienne
Giants.
has the Giants. Yeah, if it's definitely PPR, I'm for sure taking Etienne. Drake, see, it's the backfield. It's so musical cherish, man. It's no stability in that backfield right now. Make no mistake about it. The best person in the backfield is Lamar Jackson. Okay. He is the best running back for this football team. He will probably, I ain't even looking up the stats, and I guarantee you Lamar Jackson leads the team in rushing, most likely. But I like the direction that Etienne is going. I think he's improved over the last 2 weeks. I just need him to punch one in, man. Like, for real.
Jennifer saying Drake because Cleveland is giving up the farm to running backs. It's like my only concern is the Gus Edwards effect.
Gus Edwards is completely healthy, is what they're saying now.
That's my only issue with that. If Gus Edwards wasn't there, by all means, Kenyon Drake all day, every day. This is tough. You leaning towards Etienne, right?
I'm leaning towards Etienne. I don't think that Drake. Look, both of these guys are basic. Like, if I was doing like a running back rankings for what is it, week 7, they would probably be somewhere near each other. I don't think one has truly more value than the other. But like, I'm just gonna give the slightest of edges to Etienne, very, very slight. Drake isn't a terrible play. I even picked Kenyon Drake up in one of my leagues, and I was still contemplating, playing him this week. So,
yeah, I'm gonna roll with you, Etienne, on that one. Good luck to you, Michael. Please like, subscribe, share, and continue to rock with us.
Tough question.
Chris, start Pierce or St. Brown in the flex? Damian Pierce or St. Who
do the Lions have this week?
The Lions have.
I know they got somebody tough. Yeah, I knew it. Eesh.
I like Damian Pierce, and it's like I know Brown has been great, but this is one of those matchups where it's like since DeAndre Swift's not playing, I'm like pretty much fading a lot of Lions players today. And I know Jared Goff has been sensational outside of that New England game, but I would fade him too if you had him as an option. I'm just not with it.
That Dallas defense is legit. Man, like they are balling this year, and they're gonna get to the quarterback. But here's the thing: I think this is like a coin flip, though, Jamar. I don't think it's. Look, St. Brown is the guy. I've been praising him for his stellar play. Basically ever since he got into like the league, and I'm just gonna ride the high hand here, and like I can't give Pierce that much of an edge over St. Brown. So coin flip for me, Chris.
I'm going Pierce. I just don't think St. Brown gonna be as productive because I feel like Jared Goff's gonna be on the ground a lot of times. I just don't see it.
He's gonna definitely be up on the ground. In the game which I expect Dallas to dominate, no DeAndre Swift, they gotta throw the ball 50 times. They have to throw the ball 50 times. And I think he's going to be the beneficiary of, those catches. So,
yeah. All right. So I like Pierce. Deshaun likes St. Brown.
Again, I don't want to say I like both of them are equal. It's definitely equal here.
Fair enough. At the end of the day, you have viable options for both. Good situation. Good luck to you, Chris. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. But I'll take Pierce. All right, BCIC, 49ers or Chiefs? I picked the Chiefs yesterday. Even still, I'm just taking the guy with the better quarterback, but I cannot wait to watch this game today. I tell you that much.
Who's at home?
I think it's in Niner land. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna give it a little bit of extra dynamic. I'm still going Mahomes now, man.
Yeah.
I'm still going there. Niners gonna get it together though. They will get it together. May not be this week, but they'll get it together.
Yeah. Good morning, Rhonda. Thank you for dropping by. Who we got? Z Schmitty. Should I start Godwin or Stevenson in my flags?
That's tough.
Well,
I'm gonna say, yep.
Damian Harris is back.
Mm-hmm.
He is back. My Bears can't stop a nosebleed, so I don't know. Oh boy. What you thinking?
I'm thinking Godwin. Look, Stevenson, I think a lot of the questions that they had today, a lot of it been good because it's like if you start Godwin, I think you're still winning. If you start Stevenson, I still think that you're still winning. But I'm going to give the slight edge to Godwin because I do know that Damian Harris is healthy today. And you know how that backfield is. Both of those guys basically split. Like it's usually 50-50, 60-40. It's somewhere in that realm. But I like Godwin just a hair more over Stevenson. Stevenson is great, though. Stevenson is great.
I love when Godwin plays. I know his floor is always I'm always going to get 12, 13, 14, 15 points easily. Yep. So I'll take Godwin too. Lamar for 100 rushing yards and 350 passing yards.
I need that against this guy right here in the main league. So yeah, I need all of that, especially because he already played DeAndre Hopkins. So I'm down already 20 something points. I think he played somebody else, so I'm probably down like about 25 right now.
I had Ertz too.
Yep.
But all right, Rhonda. She says Shenault or Z Jones for the start. I would go Zay Jones.
Oh, okay. I'm going Zay Jones as well.
I'll go Zay. So good luck to you, Rhonda. But yeah, we both like Zay.
Shenault. It's a weird name.
Very. BCIC said, do you think Eagles could go all the way? I feel like the NFC is pretty wide open.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Eagles are probably the most complete team in the NFC. I mean, outside of what the Niners just did. Sheesh. Yep. I mean, the only team that could possibly catch them for home field advantage in the NFC is probably the Giants right now. Other than that, I mean, it's the Eagles' conference to lose. The road to the playoffs is probably going through Philly, and we all know that's not an easy place to play in.
Absolutely, dude. I'm with you 150%. Again, this was my NFC championship matchup. I already said it, Jamar. Jamar got me on tape. We can rewind the tape. We keep receipts around here, baby. So it is there. That was my NFC championship match. And I already went on the limb before the season and said that the Eagles were going to win 13 games. I said that. So it looks like they're well on their way to that. Yes, I do think the Eagles are just that good.
Facts. All right. So, Mr. Invincible, Rashad White or Michael Carter? Ooh. That's tough. That lets me know that you're definitely in a deep league.
Yep.
I would probably go Carter here.
Same.
I would go Carter. So yeah. I just like what the Jets are doing overall right now. And Carter's still heavily involved. Especially inside of the red zone. So I think that's where he's probably going to make his bread and butter. And when it comes down to, caliber running backs like both of these guys are, deeper guys, which guy is going to give you the best chance to punch one in? It's probably going to be Carter. So yep. So thank you, Mr. Invincible. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. We got Steven here. I have CMC and Wilson. Do I start both? And Ayuk and Gallup. Thanks, fellas. Jennifer's input is I just rolled a dice with CMC, likely at least a touchdown. Definitely agree there. I'm playing CMC. If you got CMC, you're playing him today.
I am. You have to. You have to. You don't want to. the game hits 0 and then he's on your bench with 22 points off of just 10 carries or something like that.
Yeah, so you starting CMC. I would not start Wilson. I would not start both, but I'm starting CMC for sure. Ayuk or Gallup. Like that's tough. I love Ayuk today. I do. Even before the trade, I loved Ayuk.
Mm-hmm.
Gallup going against the Lions though.
Gallup got that matchup, boy. I'm going Gallup. I'm going Gallup.
He got Mr. Dak back.
Dak is back. Dak is back.
Oh man. Yeah. Gotta go Gallup.
So I mean, the only name I don't like in here is Jeff Wilson. CMC, Ayuk, Gallup, all good plays today. All good matchups as well.
Man, I got Wilson in like 3 leagues, and I'm just like angrily like cleaning out my drawer with him, putting everything in my box. And
not yet. Don't hit the panic button. I know a lot of people are wanting to do that. He may still have somewhat of a role. Who knows? Like, as much punishment that CMC has taken over the years, maybe they want to do their best to preserve him. You know what I mean? Maybe they want to go like a 1-2 punch thing. But I know what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna have CMC on my bench, and I have him. So you gotta play.
If I catch anybody with CMC on their bench, like just hand me your roster, man. Just stop. All right, but yeah, good luck to you, Steven. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Is Sauce top 5 to 10?
No.
Top 1 to 5.
You can't. Small sample size, too small, especially with a corner. These things are like one day you're the next thing since sliced bread, the next thing you're Eli Apple. So
so let me ask you this: this season, let me put this season. Mm-hmm. Is he a top 5, top 10 this season? Because he's playing like it.
Is he a top 10 as of right now?
Yes.
Yeah. I would give him that. But dude, it's a lot of football to be played. It's still a lot of football to be played.
So up to this point, absolutely.
By default, you have to.
The analytics speak for itself.
Absolutely.
The plays he done is shut down right now.
But I like to see a little bit more of a plate to work with, man. We're working with just the appetizer right now.
See a full 17.
Yeah.
All right. So Whammo, sorry if I butcher your name. We got Kenyon Drake, Najee, or Brian Robinson. How you feel about your boy Najee?
I feel like he's at least going to get a touchdown, and that's the only thing that I'm hanging my hat on. And look, normally I would not play Najee. I would not. I've been very, very low on him. He has been playing injured. Yes, he has. Brian Robinson is a basically TD or bust this week. So you're banking on him to score. Kenyon Drake again. I still think that's still like the better play of the 3, but I just think that Najee will score a TD today. I do. I really do. So for me, I'm going Najee Harris. I'm a homer, but not really, because I was definitely saying not to play Najee last week, week prior, and the week prior to that, because I knew that he was playing injured. There's been rumblings about the metal plate in his shoe that he's been running around with, offensive line issues, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But Najee will find pay dirt today. So,
yeah. I'm with you. I'm rolling Najee. So good luck to you. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Pacheco is starting today. He sure is. And he's also said, Chris said, drop Drake to London and picked him up as a stash in case he goes crazy. How deep is your league to be dropping Drake London?
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing.
I get Drake London hasn't been productive the last couple of weeks, but we mentioned earlier the target share is a third of the target share. It's hard to go against that.
Volume, man. Definitely can't turn your back on volume.
For sure. BCI said, how do you think Pickett will perform against Miami?
Fiery.
That one to you.
Fiery. I like the young guy, man. Like, I like him. He plays with passion. emotion, some things that you did not see from Mitch. He like the locker room likes him. The coaching staff likes this guy. I think the playbook is a little bit more wide open. The way how he eludes outside the pocket, I think he should do pretty good today against Miami. Will it be good enough to warrant the win? Who knows? But I think Kenny Pickett should be a-okay in real life. Now, am I still starting him in fantasy? Absolutely not. But from a real life perspective, I think that Kenny Pickett should be okay today.
All right, so we'll leave it at that. Apparently, Jennifer's with the gallop on that one. From the other question, and we got Sauce Island. Love that.
Sauce Island, yeah.
Reincarnated. All right, Rhonda says, Carter, running back against Denver, play or bench? Rhonda, what are your other options? Let me know what your options are on that one. And then R. Brown, no good choices left. Hunt, Woods, or Boyd, full PPR. So
Kareem, he wasn't kidding.
Against Cleveland, Robert Woods against Indy, Tyler Boyd against Atlanta.
What has Robert Woods been doing lately?
I think he's actually been solid. Remember, they just came off the bye. And I think he has a couple of touchdowns this year, if I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, I will roll Woods just because of the fact that the rookie, Treylon Burks, is on IR right now. I will roll Woods. Okay. And as trash as Hill has been, but he actually hasn't been as trash. He was stinky trash earlier. He just, clean trash at this point, but he's still trash.
Yeah, normally I would say Kareem Hunt, man. Kareem Hunt is usually a set it and forget it flex play, but Nick Chubb has just been dominant. I mean, he's been just flat out dominant. But yeah, so I guess I'm with you, man. I'm gonna roll with Woods. I got Kareem Hunt up on my bench in the 2 leagues that I do have him in. So
yeah. So, and then not to mention, the last time Tennessee played the Colts, Woods did score. So, never mind. I'm not going to talk bad about Indy without our Indy guy here. I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
All right. So, R. Brown, thank you for the question. Please like, subscribe, continue to rock with us. Jennifer's bummed that Mariota saved his job last week. No ready to say Drake or Pitts yet.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Like, I drafted Pitts just to be the dude, and man, he
did score though.
That's not okay. I get that, but
not enough.
What was his targets? Like, how many targets? How many catches was it? I mean, it was still a pedestrian effort from a player that was picked highly, and people were saying that he's gonna be a Hall of Famer before he even played it down in the NFL. I can't accept that.
Leave Hall of Fame, Kyle Pitts alone.
I can't accept it, bro.
I mean, we were saying the same thing about Saquon Barkley, Hall of Fame Saquon Barkley, but he's acting like one this year. So
yeah, he's at least ringing a bell.
Oh man, but I guess back to that Drake London thing. He says a 12-man roster. I'm also 6-0 everything. Anything that help my roster, my team. Okay, I understand.
Oh yeah. Oh dang, he's 6-0 too. Oh, Chris, you're just greedy, bro. You're greedy, man.
I would be too. If I could find a second half back that's gonna like drive me to the glory, by all means. Good job, Chris.
I ain't mad at it. I'm 6-0 open in 2 leagues as well.
He's ahead of the curve. I appreciate that. Okay, so you got Gordon and Mert. That's tough. And that's and then got Carter.
The thing is, they're gonna get Gordon more touches today for sure. They already said it right after the game, but dude, I don't trust him at all.
Gordon is always a volume dependent fantasy player. He's never been efficient. Never. Lat Murray has more burst than that man right now.
Yeah, but with the injury to Russell Wilson, they may look to lean toward their running game. So, I mean, he has a little bit of value today than other weeks because normally, dude, it's like a flat out just surefire no for me from Melvin Gordon every week. He coughs up the ball way too much.
He does. Maybe that's why they, let Murray do his thing. And I'm more leaning towards that. Well, I guess opposed to do start. I would play Murray. I would. I'm not. I'm not on the Gordon train. Not anymore.
I'm never on a Gordon train, but I'm still gonna give a slight edge to Gordon because of him pouting and saying, I think that I should have been utilized a little bit more. And then, the team making a statement said we're definitely going to utilize Gordon more. But I'm not happy about it. Honestly, I'm not happy about any of these guys. I'm going to be completely honest. So,
all right, fair enough. Last thing I'm gonna say, Broncos country, let's hide. All right, TJ. Finally, you actually woke up and joined us for once. Not playing. Mike Evans, Godwin, or DK at the flex.
Ooh, all fantastic options, my brother.
Oh boy, Bucks got what? Panthers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Seattle has Chargers.
I'm gonna say, dude, I really want to say Godwin.
So Godwin is always a safe bet, right?
Always, because the floor is there. Like if you're ever in if you're ever in like a pickle, like that's just one of the guys. Whenever he's healthy, that you just going to know. Jamar, you gave the number 14 points, man, minimum. Like that's what you're gonna get from this dude. Whenever he's healthy, Mike Evans, you basically hoping for like that like red zone
boom or bust type feel with Mike Evans.
So and for that reason, I'm gonna give a very sliver of an edge to Chris Godwin over Mike Evans, like DK as well. All of these are fantastic plays here. Make no mistake about it. But Godwin, just the in between the numbers type of guy, does a lot of work from the everywhere up on the field, as in opposed to Mike Evans, like you mentioned, Jamar, being the boom or either bust. So.
Big facts. So yeah, definitely taking Godwin. So good luck to you, TJ. If you have any more after this, just hit me up. And as reference to Tannehill, she said he's just room temperature trash right now, not hot garbage.
Room temp trash, yeah.
I agree to that. Steven said, like and subscribe, fellas. Appreciate you. So I start Jamal Williams today. Look, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, just let me see. Is that
they play the Cowboys, right?
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna start him. Look, he ain't gonna run all willy-nilly. He ain't gonna run all willy-nilly or anything like that. But in a game in which I expect the Cowboys to lead, you know what I mean? And I do think the Lions will keep pace some sort of. I think he's gonna be the person that's gonna cash in from 10 yards out or something like that. So I like Jamal Williams. I think he's one of the best backup running backs inside of the National Football League. And whenever I get a chance to start him, whenever Swift is out, I'm gonna do just that. So I'm liking Jamal Williams today.
He's a good back. He's actually a good, like, legit, like, real life running back. Mm-hmm. He just happened to be in a backup role. So yeah, we like Williams today. Good luck to you. Ruxy, which two do I start out the three? ETN, McCaffrey, Freeman. Look, it's gonna be McCaffrey. It's gonna be ETN.
Yep.
It's as simple as that. We're not gonna overthink this one.
And for sure.
And not to mention that the Bucks run defense is still stout. So I'm not going against that at all.
Number 2 against the run. The Bucks are throughout the first 6 games of the season.
So there you go. So Ruxy, appreciate the question. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. 2 remain undefeated teams left in my league, and we're playing each other today.
Hey, you got my vote, bro. Go ahead and take him out, just like Jamar took me out last week, bro.
Painless.
Good luck to you, Chris.
Yeah. Is AJ Terrell top 5?
AJ Terrell is very, very good.
I say top 10.
He is very, very good, but I'm definitely not going to give him top 5.
Fair enough. Rhonda said Denver can't decide who to carry the ball. That's facts. Ever since our boy went down with that ACL injury, it has not been the same. And he was supposed
Yeah,
to shine, man. He was supposed to shine.
this was supposed to be his year.
It's all good. Drop one because my receivers are Debo, Amaron, Godwin. Okay, I see. That's part of the reason why that man's 6-0 right now.
Yep, trust the process.
Yep. Chambers said I got to start Drake too, but I'm not optimistic. Yeah.
Same. I'm starting them in one league, and it's just giving me meh vibes right now.
Yeah, I got to start him in our Destination Fantasy League today. Don't want to, but that's where we're at. Ruxy said, which two do I start out the four? Garrett Wilson, Curtis Samuel, Brandon Cooks, Juju. So I'm always going to start Brandon Cooks in that regard because the target share is always there.
Volume.
Yep. So the next three are a little interesting. See, Curtis Samuel was thriving when Carson Wentz was there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got the Taylor Heineke, back out there. And I know he's more of a McLaurin guy, but last year, I mean, Curtis Samuel was banged up, so I don't know what to expect out of Curtis Samuel today.
For sure.
Garrett Wilson, you kind of touched on that earlier as far as Zach Wilson and their
Zach
scheme
Wilson
right
effect,
now.
man. Yeah, ground and pound, ground and pound, and they've been winning games. I can't see them going away from that.
So I would say by default it'd be Cooks and Juju for me because the quarterback play.
Oh, easily, for sure. Brandon Cooks and Juju, no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, so Cooks and Juju, good luck to you. Oh man, Murray, let's go.
He can still be productive, man.
All right. So let me get to the next question here. All right, so Mark here says, never thought I asked.
Don't do it. 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 Do not do it. Look, you don't want to be kicking yourself in the morning. You're gonna, be having like the boo-boo face. You're gonna be looking like this. That's exactly how you're gonna be looking when CMC has 20 points on your bench. Look, Jamal Williams still has a pretty good matchup, right? But at the same time, CMC is. I'm sure you drafted him in either round 1 or 2. Let him be that for you with a better team, a better offense, a better scheme, a better head, just a better everything. It's the freaking Bay Area too, man. Warm weather. It's just, the wind is blowing through his hair right now. He probably got on sunglasses and he's just probably sipping a mimosa or something before the game because it's just he's feeling good. Go ahead and play CMC. Don't turn back.
Facts. Keep moving. Yeah, don't overthink that one. All right. Mamo says, is Foster Moreau a good start today with Waller not playing? See, this is the ultimate dart throw. At times he is okay, and at times he's not okay. And this is during the times where Waller has missed games. That is an ultimate dart throw. So I would probably say there are probably better options out there than Foster Moreau.
I'm with you 100%. It's way too much boom or bust. Only time I'm touching this one is if I'm in like a 16-team league, and that's even taking it lightly. Like, I don't know what I'm going to get from him on an everyday basis. He could have one catch for 50 yards and a TD, but he could have one catch for -2 yards, and that's it. You know what I mean? So who knows?
Yeah. All right, GJ said, I would hit you up about 5 times before kickoff. Thank you, guys. Love the show. Appreciate you. Excuse me. Okay. He says, got one more for you guys already. Do I have to start Swift Williams? All right, Swift is not playing.
Is out. So that's just going to answer that question for you, TJ. Go ahead and fire up Williams.
Yep. All right. Fernando, what's up, man? Should I start Burrow or Dak? So look, if you're really feeling froggy, if you're really trying to, upside, and what I'm hearing is going to be Dak. Dak against those terrible, terrible Lions.
Yeah. I'm with you.
All right. So, Fernando, good luck to you on that one. Ryan, he says, so I have CMC, Saquon, Breece, Pierce. Do I start Pierce over CMC today?
Absolutely not.
But I have Cook starting today is PPR.
Wow. He got Saquon, Breece, and CMC. Is that not Wow.
But he either, based on how the draft went, of course they all fell like that,
Mhm.
or he got one of those where it was like still kind of low, or like maybe he traded for Brees when it was early on before he really took off. So either way, that is great. That is a great situation.
That first three, man, you better be starting that trio. You better be starting CMC, Saquon, and Brees today, for sure, for sure. Brandon Cooks by default, like you said, Jamar, you kind of more so have to play him, whether it be at like the flex. Again, like he's definitely probably like one of the better flexes inside the league up on like a week to week basis.
Yep. So that's what we're rolling with. Go ahead and take this next one, sir.
Yeah, okay. Morning, guys. From Lucius. Lucius, what's going on, bro? Morning, guys. Need one wide receiver and one flex. Deontay Johnson, Brandon Cooks, ETN, or Alex Pierce. Look, man, I wish that Walter was on so he can, talk to you guys about Pierce a little bit more. I think he's really, really high on him. ETN got an okay matchup. Brandon Cooks, Deontay Johnson. Look, I can speak to you about a little bit about Deontay Johnson because I am hashtag Steeler Nation, hashtag here we go over here. And I just kind of want to go ahead and start Deontay over Brandon Cooks and probably in the flex. I'm gonna probably just go ahead and stick Brandon Cooks there. ETN or Pierce would be a close second for me, but I am going to go. I am going to go Deontay and Brandon Cook. So hopefully that helps. All right, so let's go ahead and skip to like the next one. All right, so Ruxy, it's coming from Ruxy. I finally got Tua back in my 18-man league. I've lost my last 2 weeks because my QB has gave me 0 points since there are no starting QB in free agency or my bench fins up. I think he should do fine against my Steelers today, for sure. I think he should be I think he should be great. I think he should be great. So good luck to you, Ruxy. I am also playing Tua against my own Steelers in my NFL.com league. And so I got the matchup. I got the pairing of Tua and Tyreek Hill working for me today. So good luck to you, Ruxy. Hopefully you can kill that 0-2 for like the last couple of games. This one is coming from Dylan Batia. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad. Start 2 for PPR. Dylan, Gallup, and Sutton. Dylan has been a disappointment like thus far. Like he really has. I'm definitely starting Michael Gallup. I'm definitely gonna play Michael Gallup for sure today. Like I don't see I'm loving the matchup. Loving that matchup. So it's going to be a little bit of tough. It's going to be tough between both Dylan and Sutton. Like that's going to be tough. Dylan has been underwhelming thus far, and Sutton is playing with a backup quarterback. And they got a tough defensive matchup. Whew. And for that reason, I'm gonna go Dylan. I'm not feeling good about it. I'm not feeling good about it at all. I'm not feeling good about either Dylan or Sutton. Feeling good about Gallup. Jen mentioned it earlier. Gallup should be a pretty good play today. But Dylan and Sutton, I'm just gonna lean toward the one who I think got the better chance of being able to, punch it in and find pay dirt. That's probably gonna be Dylan with Sutton working with a backup quarterback there with Mr. Dangerous. Not being able to play. So hopefully that helps you, Dylan. Good luck to you. Like, share, subscribe, continue to rock with us. TJ Bet, thank you for the update. This is why I need y'all. No, this is why we need you, bro. We appreciate you. Continue to rock with us. So our next question is from Devin Payne. Lockett or Boyd? I'm going Lockett. If Lockett is healthy, Lockett should be starting here. He's been great over the past couple of weeks, and every game that he has played, the target share has been very, very, very. Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. So Tyler Lockett, over the last couple of games, 8 targets, 6 targets, 5 targets, 91 yards, 104 yards, 2 TDs, and the Arizona game is the one that I think is which he got injured. Um, so yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and start with that. So I'm gonna go lock it with that one, Devin. Hopefully that helps. Like, share, subscribe. Continue to rock with us, my brother. All right, Jen says I'm sitting Sutton for London this week. Maybe I'm overreacting. Nah, I don't think you are. Um, like I don't. I just look. Sutton already wasn't performing well without Dangerous under center. And again, there's going to be Brett Ripien. We don't know too much about this guy. So I'm not mad at you for wanting to start somebody with a little bit more volume, probably with a better chance to be able to score. And if not even a better chance to score, he should, if a minimum, have more catches, and have more overall points. I think London's floor is just much safer than Sutton. So I don't think you're reacting too much, Jen. I'm doing exactly the same thing. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to start London in a couple of leagues today. Not feeling the best about it, but still. Slots are us. Love that name. How's it going, guys? What do you think about dropping B Rob for Pacheco? Look, Robinson is the guy. Pacheco has potential to be the guy. Brian Robinson already beat out Antonio Gibson as far as like the preseason. The only thing that basically set him back is some idiot wants to carjack him or do whatever like to him. So his story is one for like the ages, how quickly he came back from that. So look, I'm not hating on Pacheco at all. Like I'm not, but Pacheco has some work to do before he becomes the guy. I'm still going to hang on to Robinson because Robinson is the guy. So I probably would not drop him just yet. Still hang on to Brian Robinson. But definitely keep an eye up on Pacheco. If you can possibly stash him and drop someone else, I would probably do that. Just don't drop B-Rob right now.
Oh, all's good.
All is good, brother.
Oh man. Cool. And I see we got a Phillies fever. Hey, they balling. They doing their thing.
Yes, they are. Good ball club.
Jennifer says B-Rob been robbed, but might become Batman.
Facts. No, for sure. So like that's why I wouldn't let him go. I wouldn't let him go, not just yet. Like hang on to him. He found, he scored a touchdown. Was it against your Bears that he scored a touchdown against? Yeah. Yep. It was against your Bears that he scored a TD against. So just basically hang on to him for right now. Pacheco still does have the potential to be the guy, but you never want to drop you never want to drop your main chick for your side chick. So
never.
Cool. Thanks for the advice. Now we appreciate you. Slots are us. Love that name, by the way. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, continue to rock with us.
Man, we got a few minutes left here, man. We give you a solid 90 usually every week. We got a few minutes left. Anything that's sticking out to you today?
Nah, man. I just want my Steelers to play competitive today. Like, to be completely honest, like I want to see Kenny Pickett take like that next step. I do think that he got franchise quarterback written all over him. I do. I like his charisma. Like he's like a fiery dude, man. He doesn't back down. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him, but I'm hoping that our team has, able to turn the corner. So just give me something to root about, man. Man, everybody's all happy, talking about their team, and like, man, I just want to have something to root about. So BCIC agrees. He says Steelers will get it together. Hopefully.
I got the Steelers winning today. If I guess at the say the least, I got them covering. I mean, the spread is -7 for the Dolphins. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think Dolphins win by 7 if they do win. Jennifer says, I think I'm going to just drop Julio Jones. Even if he gets better, his schedule is doo-doo. It be like
Schedule
that.
is cheeks. It's cheeks for sure.
Slots R Us says, yeah, I got Najee. He's been a big disappointment. That's why I'm looking for
Huge
another one.
disappointment. Big is like that. That's not good enough. Typically, people drafted Najee somewhere between 6 to 10 inside of like the first round. He haven't even come remotely close to that type of production.
So I know this is your team,
Mhm.
and a lot of majority of the time I defer to it, but I'll say two things about this. One, like people that drafted Najee, including myself, I know the fact that we just didn't ignore how bad the offensive line was coming to the year. Like
No, we knew it. We knew
yeah,
that.
so
Yeah.
we knew the risk that we took, right?
Mhm.
But also I think Kenny Pickett, gives them a different element, gives them more fire, gives them more, more juice to where I think it might open up more lanes for Najee. Maybe Najee have more opportunities. I mean, we saw Najee
I
score
agree.
that touchdown.
I agree, and that's why I mentioned it earlier. I do think Najee will find pay dirt today. Kenny gives us a good amount of chances to be able to be inside the, at least inside our own 30, which Mitch didn't do very much, man. So it's definitely been tough. So
NBC said realistically, Steelers should be 4-2.
um realistic should be foreign. Yeah, I guess. I guess. We play like the only game that really got away from us is that Buffalo game. That was just a disaster waiting to happen. Man, Josh Allen lit us up so bad that he had to be pulled from the game. So whenever the main quarterback gets pulled for the bench guy, you already know that he did his thing in that football game. So hopefully they could. I mean, maybe they could have been 4-2, but I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. But yeah, we should be much better going forward. I definitely should say that. So yeah, I think that's we got a couple more minutes here before we wrap this thing up. About 3 to 4 minutes. I just want to go out on a limb and say, look, all the comments, all the love, the likes, the laughs, the shares that we've been getting. We monitor like all of that stuff, and we go through these names, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in and rocking with us from like a Sunday on like a Sunday morning. It's definitely some good football that's going on today, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. So we'll take a few last couple of questions here. So this one is coming from BTC Broken Truth. Should I play Geno Smith over Justin Herbert or Daniel Jones? Oh man, Geno Smith. I'm not like I ain't hating on Geno. I'm not hating on Geno at all because he's been pretty darn good. And two of the quarterbacks that you mentioned are playing against each other today. But it's still Justin Herbert for me. Um, Daniel Jones isn't a terrible play. He isn't a terrible play at all. But Herbert, I think Herbert is definitely the better quarterback of these three guys. And I look, I get it. He hasn't been great. Justin Herbert hasn't been great over the past couple of weeks at Cleveland, only 14 points. And even at Denver, he didn't even throw a touchdown at Denver, and they still won that football game. So I don't know exactly how that happened at all, like at all. So I'm still gonna go Justin Herbert. I think he breaks it. I think he breaks it here. I think he gets out of this slump. But Geno Smith still a very good, still a very good play, and people need to start putting some respect on Geno's name, at least from a fantasy football perspective, because he's been pretty damn good.
Hey man, they wrote him off, but he ain't right back.
He definitely ain't right back. So hopefully that helps you out, BTC Broken Truth. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Continue to rock with us. Jen coming in and saying that Sam Darnold to continue the year or the ginger quarterback. Here for it. I mean, maybe. maybe. I just know that he ain't too much better than what they already have. But honestly, maybe he's probably will give them the best chance overall. So this one is coming from EZD20, Geno Smith, or take a chance on Dak P. I'm rolling with Dak P. We've been saying it all morning. The matchup is too juicy to deny. He got Gallup, you know what I mean? He got Zeke, he got Tony Pollard, Dalton Schultz is back healthy, he got CD Lamb, Dak is under center, so he's gonna get his hips working in like the preseason, and that's gonna lead to a bunch of touchdowns. So hopefully Dak throws for 3. So
Yeah, we rolling with Hitmaster Flex on that one.
So hopefully that helps you out. EDZ20, like, share, subscribe, continue to rock with us. Jen says Herbert versus the Seahawks all day. I'm with you, Jen. I need Herbert to break out, man. Like, I need him to be Herbert of last year, and I need him ASAP.
Big facts.
Anthony comes in and says, "Good morning, guys. What's going on?"
Good morning, Anthony.
How you feel, my brother? EZD20 comes in and says the hand scares me of re-injury. No, it is. I mean, he hit it up on like someone's helmet. You know what I mean? That caused the injury, and probably, it's a good chance that he can re-injure it. But I'm not in this game to think negative. Like, I'm gonna think, positively. And when Dak is out there, he's one of those guys that, you're gonna get instant production out of. He got a bunch of healthy guys back, so Dak should be fantastic. Again, that matchup is too good to ignore. So if you got Dak, you should start him. All right. He also says Ezekiel Elliott or Jamal Williams if DeAndre Swift is out. Ugh, that's tough. Jamal Williams will be the man.
Yeah, but the Lions suck. Like, I feel like both Zeke and Pollard will thrive today. I would have to pick Zeke, and I normally don't do this, but
I'm with you, dude. I'm like I said, I'm starting him up in my Yahoo league. And Jamal Williams, I still feel like he's gonna score today. I still do. So, but still, I'm gonna give the edge to Zeke. So hopefully that helps you out there. Oh, we got another.
Hold on, we missed one. Go back up, right here.
Oh, and okay. So he said, should I start Drake or Dylan? I saw Swift will be out or very limited. Yeah, Swift isn't going to play.
I'll start Drake.
Yep. I'm with you. Dylan has been a big disappointment. We mentioned it earlier thus far. No, for sure.
Stupid cheeseheads. Anyway, good luck to your aunt on that one. All right, we got a few more, then we're getting out of here. Man, they coming in as we was getting out. All right. BTC said Alex Pierce, Sutton, or Brandon Ayuk. I want to say Ayuk, but I feel like Pierce can find pay dirt here.
Same. Definitely not Sutton. We ain't rolling with Sutton today. I'm gonna give the slight edge to Pierce. Yeah, slight edge to Pierce.
And we got a trifecta with Jen on that one.
Right on.
All right, so good luck to you there. Let's keep it moving. Yes, that's the timeshare that scares me. 20 carries versus 12. The Lions are trash across the board. They give up the most yards to anybody. Defense is almost historically better.
Anybody and everybody.
Cowboys players if I got them. Roof Camper says James Robinson, Kirk, or CEH full PPR. That's tough.
It is. Christian Kirk. Let me pull him up real quick, Jamar, because like I need to see what that target share looking like.
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna go to this question here because I want to ask him a question about it. So we'll come back to you, Roof Camper, in a second. Justin says, greetings. Since Russell's out, which quarterback on the waiver wire should I go with? What are your options? Let us know what your options are. And then carry back to this.
Yeah, Kirk it doesn't scream start me. It doesn't scream start me at all. So I'm gonna say, I want to say, man, I really want to say Clyde, but the Pacheco thing is kind of scaring me. Um,
I'm gonna say Kurt. I'm gonna just say Kurt.
yeah, I don't like it. I don't like. I don't
I
like.
mean, of course not. There's no warm and fuzzies about these at all. I'm not comfortable. I'm not looking like Homer in that mean picture, sleeping comfortably. I'm not. But
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go Clyde. Like I'm gonna split here. Like I'm gonna go Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Like I'm not very happy about it. But I still think he gives like the better chance in my opinion. So
all right. Sorry. So all right. Drew D, Pierce, Chubb, and Nixon choose two.
Chubb Mixon for sure. Chubb and Mixon, volume, and more volume. Both of those guys get it done.
Okay. So Drew, please like, subscribe, and share. Continue to rock with us. I choose those two as well. BTC said, "Thanks, guys. Truly appreciate help.
Oh,
Appreciate
no
you
doubt,
for rocking
no
with
doubt.
us."
Thank you.
Jen says, "Got to go CH because it's more likely to fall into the end zone." J. Rob Cinderella period. Well over. Yeah.
Jen, we here. We here today for real.
And then Slassora says, "What do you guys think about Nico Collins over Bobby Trees? You think Nico's ready to break out?" I mean, I guess I don't. I mean, somebody got to step up besides Brandon Cooks over there. It's like,
Who was it? Was it the tight end over there who actually was doing pretty good? So I'm not sure. I want to see Nico. I definitely do. But as far as being ready to break out, I'm not sure that time has come just yet. But the potential is there though. All right, so my comrade is gonna handle a quick situation. Jane comes in saying that kid in the BG, oh no, don't pick Kurt. Yeah, for sure. She also says Nico greater than trees. I'm with it. I'm with it for sure. Anthony says, got another one for you, Hawkinson or Hurst. I'm going TJ. I'm going TJ Hawkinson in a game in which I think that the Lions should be throwing and throwing often. Not only does the injury to DeAndre Swift help with that, it's just they're playing against a very, very, very good Dallas defense. So I'm going TJ Hawkinson. Way more upside with Nico. I agree. I'm with you. Jamal Williams, Clyde, or Ayuk. I'm gonna go Jamal Williams. I'm gonna go Jamal Williams over Clyde and Ayuk. Look, Ayuk is great. He's on arguably one of the best assembled rosters in the National Football League. But I also want to see where this is gonna go. I need to see it. Like I need to see it before I throw out anything. Clyde again. I still think that he'll have a role. Don't let the Isaiah Pacheco thing scare you too much. I still think he has a chance to find the end zone, and Andy Reid likes to utilize him and like that, like that quick toss to like the end zone, like a quick throw. You know what I mean? So
that shovel.
Yeah, yep, definitely that shovel pass. So
I think what worries me the most is the matchup against San Fran more than anything, instead of the backfield issue. I think that's the problem. But yeah, I'm with you. Jennifer said Hurts versus Atlanta for me. Okay. Justin, he says Mills, Pickett, Mariota, or Brissett ain't much as far as which waiver quarterback to pick up.
Who does Brissett have this week? Who does Cleveland play again?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. You can score on Baltimore.
You can.
You can definitely score on Baltimore. Mariota has
Cincy, you can score on them too a little bit.
definitely can score. Okay.
Davis
Okay.
Mills has the Raiders. You can score on them too.
Yeah, so this one is a little bit tougher than what I thought.
So it's like who I guess what offense and coaching is better suited right now? Like what is more consistent, right? So we need some consistency. We need some which offense can move the chains more, which offense can put the ball downfield.
It's gonna be Brissett, man. It's definitely gonna be Brissett, considering the fact that they got the best weapon out of all these teams, and that's Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb will constantly put you in a position to score.
And not to mention Amari Cooper has been doing this thing too.
Absolutely.
So I would go Brissett. I'll go Brissett. So good luck to you, Justin. All right, we got a couple more. Let's see, Jamal Williams or Kareem Hunt.
Jamal Williams for sure. Kareem Hunt has been a bit of a fantasy letdown as well. He's on my bench in like the 2 leagues in which I do have them. We already mentioned like a little bit earlier that Jamal Williams has a pretty good chance to find pay dirt in this game, albeit not the greatest of matchups against that Dallas front. But again, Jamal Williams is still a fantastic running back. Kareem Hunt is still the number 2 guy. He plays second fiddle to one of the best pure runners in the league, and Nick Chubb. Jamal Williams is playing second fiddle to no one today. So I'm definitely going to give it to Jamal Williams.
All right. That's what we're rolling with.
Yep.
Roof Camper, please like, subscribe, continue to rock with us. Campbell Chowders, Sutton, Lockett, Dobbs, or Deontay. Depending on what you say about Deontay is how I'm either picking Lockett or not.
Okay. So normally I would pick Lockett, right? But it's just something about that Deontay thing that like basically sticks out for me this week. But even with that being said, I don't think Deontay has found the end zone all this season at all. Like, and that's been like the knock up on like my Steelers. The wide receivers have been having a tough time finding like the end zone. I think that that TD pass to Chase Claypool was like the first TD reception from a wide receiver this year, believe it or not. So Lockett has found the end zone. So I'm definitely going to give it to I'm going to give a slight edge to Lockett today. Still like Deontay because he can still find like the end zone or whatever. So
Jennifer said Lockett, then Deontay. So yeah, volume is there for Lockett. Lockett's been productive.
Volume is there for Deontay as well. His target, sure. It's just he hasn't found the end zone. That's his only knock.
Hey man, that's because Geno is quarterback in the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Oh man, but no, we'll take Lockett there. Good luck to you. Like, subscribe, share. We'll continue to rock with us. Jennifer said Mariota can run some at least. I mean, that's true. Jessica said, bless up, respect.
Right on,
appreciate you. Roofer Camper already subscribed. Appreciate you. Swayze TV, Foreman or Pacheco? I am going Pacheco.
I'm going Pacheco as well.
Good luck to you, Swayze. Please like, subscribe, continue to rock with us. BCIC says, win podcast today. Thank you, sir. All right. Do not want to butcher this name. Start Lockett today. Depending on what your options are, we like Lockett in a lot of questions that we got today.
Yeah, I do. It's just, if he is truly healthy today, like you almost have to play Lockett.
Right. Depending what your options are, but
yep.
But assuming if you're asking about Lockett, then that means you're probably going to end up playing him. So appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, continue to rock with us. Then we got Mr. Crawler here. What's up, guys? Start Herbert or Dak, Pollard or Williams. I'm starting Dak. I just cannot ignore how bad the trash Detroit Lions defense is. I just can't ignore it.
Likewise.
And then Pollard or Jamal Williams. I mean, I just like Dallas Cowboys players today as opposed to Lions Cowboys players. I'm not saying that Jamal Williams can't have a great game because we talked about it all day, but All right, so I would say Williams is the safe option if you want, some safe points. Pollard can definitely is a viable home run threat that can actually get you a home run today for sure. I feel like.
Man, I'm gonna double down on that, Jamar, and I'm gonna say Dak and Pollard as well.
Cool. So good luck to you, Mr. Crawler. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. And we got one more here from Harrison. He says Ayuk versus KC or Boyd versus Atlanta. I'm taking Brandon Ayuk.
I'm taking Brandon Ayuk as well. Boyd has been a little bit inconsistent. T. Higgins, you already mentioned it. Jamar, fully healthy now. Injury designation is going completely. So that diminishes, a lot of what Boyd is able to give you from a fantasy perspective. So therefore, Ayuk would be the better start of the two.
Facts. So Harrison, thank you for the question. Please like, subscribe, continue to rock with us. Adrian says, is Sutton okay to start? Depending on what your options are, I know it's like, if that's your number one, it's kind of hard to sit your number one. But if you start Sutton, if you have to start, temper expectations, please. For sure. So good luck to you on that one. Please like, subscribe, continue to rock with us. EZD20 says Jamal is still a beast without Swift as he's the goal line back. Absolutely.
He
Absolutely.
Is. And like I already mentioned it earlier in the show today, he still has a relatively very good chance of finding pay dirt today. He probably will. Not saying that he's like a bad play today. I just think like the whole Tony Pollard thing is just. I think Tony Pollard is really going to become a thing here.
Where's my hashtag at? Where's my hashtag? Bam. That's our hashtag.
Free all those guys, man.
Free them all. Free them all. All right. Jennifer said I'm sitting Sutton for London. I'm not happy about it. I feel that. Patty says flex PPR Mostert, Lockett, Juju, Deontay.
Not bad options here.
And also, Patty also said, do you think if Lockett plays, he'll have a dud game? I mean, we know Lockett to, one game he can have 2 catches for 12 yards, and we also know that Lockett to have 3 touchdowns in the first half before. Like we've seen it all with Tyler Lockett.
Yep.
But I feel like the way Geno is playing, and the fact that the Chargers, you can pass against the Chargers. I've seen it this year, and the fact that he's not getting number one attention either if he does play. So I mean, I feel like Lockett has a better chance to boom as opposed to bust with a lot of these guys on this list right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, I like Lockett. I just like Lockett today. Agreed
for sure.
All right. And then as far as Jamal Will, even with Swift in, Jay will still produce.
I like them. I like them both together for sure.
Absolutely. Even last year we saw it. This year we saw it for a bit. Last year Jamal Williams was a top 10 back for the first I don't know how many games. Jamal Williams was in the same boat initially. So Jamal Williams is a good running back. All right, we'll take a couple more because then daddy duty starting to pop up. All right, so Lamo says, would you drop AJ Dillon for Pacheco? Ooh.
I'm gonna say right now at this moment, I'm gonna say no. But I definitely that'll be something that I wouldn't mind revisiting. We know that Jamar, you mentioned it. The Packers have been having offensive woes right now, and it's trickling down not only from the defense to the quarterback to the wide receivers there to the running backs. All of those guys haven't been very consistent. So I still want to just hang on to AJ Dillon for a little bit. I know everybody's running to the waiver wires, trying to find the next best thing, but this one I wouldn't want to part ways with Dillon. Excuse me. I wouldn't want to part ways with Dillon just yet.
Fair enough. All right. A couple more here. Adrian said, would you start Murray, the running back, over Sutton in the flex PPR? I want to say yeah. I want to say yes. That's what I want to say. That's tough though.
Yeah, because it is a PPR too. How much will Murray be utilized inside the passing game as well? Murray definitely gives you the better chance to score out of these two for sure. But it is PPR. So
Like Murray actually didn't look half bad last week.
no, he did not. Man,
So
we've
that,
been getting a lot of sudden questions today.
I mean, rightfully so. They got an unknown quarterback coming out here. I mean, Broncos country hasn't been riding at all. They want to know they should hop on or
Oh,
stay
they've
on.
been riding. They just been riding with a skateboard with one wheel, basically.
Whew. That's why Russell got a partially torn hamstring right now. Jeez. Louise. Eric says I'm starting. I'm on Rob Pittman and Kirk is that good. I have Terry and Davis on the bench. Is that Terry McLaurin?
I'm gonna swap Terry out and
For
for
Christian Kirk?
Kurt for sure.
Like that's one thing I wanted to say today. I like Terry McLaurin today because that Heineken bottle of a quarterback, Taylor Heineke, what we saw in the sample size from last year, he will throw the ball to McLaurin. He will.
Yep.
So I know McLaurin has been a dud because of Carson Wentz, but as long as Heineke is out there, I like McLaurin.
I think better days are ahead for Scary Terry. So go ahead and get him in there for sure.
All right. So Eric, appreciate the question. Please like, subscribe, share, and continue to rock with us. B Rob or Sutton at flex or Deontay.
Yeah.
Or Dante rather.
I think that's Deontay Foreman, I think.
Yeah, which I'm not touching any. I'm not playing any Panthers running backs today.
Yeah, you're not playing any Panthers players unless we talking dynasty football and there's somebody up on the defensive side. So you definitely don't want to play any offensive players for Panthers today. So that leads me to B Rob or Sutton. Jamar. Sometimes you gotta bet big, right? Sometimes you gotta bet big to win big. So I'm starting B Rob over Sutton. I just don't like Sutton today. I don't. Not saying in just my luck, Sutton gonna go off 5 catches for 107 yards and the TD.
It always happens that way, don't it?
Yeah.
I mean, logic says not to start him, but Lord behold, some miracle worker happens and it happens.
Yeah, because we don't know what we're gonna get out of this Brett Ripien guy.
Yeah, so it's like you want to go what you know instead of the unknown, unless you feeling a little ballsy, little gambly. I don't know, but I mean, I'm not trying to gamble right now for me, so I'm with you.
Ooh, I like this next question.
All right, so smooth plays. Thank you, sir. Please like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Wambly, what do you guys think about Damian Pierce or Najee, my other running backs, or Ken Walker and Ramondre Stevenson?
Get Kenny Walker in your lineup.
So I would rank it like this: Walker, Pierce, Stevenson, Najee. That's how I would rank it in this scenario.
Yep.
So appreciate the question. Please like, subscribe, continue to rock with us. Eric said, "Am I drafted Russell? I have Trevor. Weren't streaming. I get it.
Yeah, double damn.
Here, guys, follow, finish, subscribe right now. Appreciate you, sir." And then the last one we got is Foxborough News. Gasecki or on tight end 16 team man half point
Jeez, he got a deep lead.
Hey, I feel you. I'm in a 16 team PPR league too.
All right, so give us a little bit of your 16 team knowledge there, Jamar Goodman.
Oh man. So what this is like with 16 teamers and deeper leagues, you want to play the guy that's more likely to score a touchdown, right? That's
absolutely.
That's the thing.
No brainer.
So it's Gasecki.
Yep. Okay.
Gasecki.
I was just seeing if we were on the same page. I'm going to Gasecki as well.
Yeah. So appreciate your Foxborough News. Hope weather's good up there. But like, subscribe, share, share, and continue to rock with us. We appreciate you. What about Devin Duvernay or Sutton?
Dare I say it? I'm going Devin Duvernay over Sutton.
Dang, so we just completely bailed on Sutton today.
I can't. Like, I can't. And it's like, just for that reason, I'm telling you, he probably going to do good today. Like, it's always like that. But I'm still going Duvernay over Sutton. Yeah, I think Rashad Bateman, I just got like a little clicker on my phone. He is expected to play today. But, man, it's just...
It's tough. It's tough.
And it's tough for him, Jamar, for this reason. Talented wide receiver, right?
Yeah,
We know he's good. And he's proven to be productive even after his injury. It's just the quarterback situation. We thought that it was an instant smash with him as soon as Russell Wilson got signed that fat contract. But it haven't even been anything remotely close to what we drafted him for. So for that very reason, it ain't as easy as it looks. So.
All right, so that's what we're doing. So good luck to you. Yeah, all Sutton owners, I get it. It's rough today. Just try to manage. I mean, if he turns out to have a great game, that lets you know that maybe, the next game, if Russ isn't there, then you feel more comfortable. So I get it. Hey, BC says he's here from start to finish. We appreciate you.
He was.
We'll also have Sharp White and Mooney. I know Mooney about to get the Jack Jones treatment. I don't know how much White will get the ball, and I know B-Rob should do okay versus the Packers. Yeah,
I like the logic there. Smooth plays.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then hot take Steelers to the Super Bowl.
Hey, this guy is off his rocker. Don't know who he is, but hey, I'm with him. I like those words. Anytime Steelers and Super Bowl is in the same sentences, it's definitely a win-win for me. It's definitely far-fetched, but hey, anything is possible.
Oh man.
I feel like this is a perfect time to go ahead and throw out hashtag Steeler Nation, hashtag here we go.
Oh, here we go again. Eric, Fry move over Hayden Hurst. What do you think?
Man, I'm almost leaning toward Hayden Hurst here. Almost.
I think that's a coin flip. Oh man, so in the general Walker over not Walker. So Walker and Brees Hall are going to be potential league winners this year. I'm just throwing that out there now. So if you're on the train, by all means. All right, then we got one from Listo here. Dials or Gallup at the flex. I'm going Gallup.
Yep. Go ahead and fire up Gallup today. The matchup too good to ignore.
Any viable Cowboys players you are playing against the Lions? All right. And
1 minute.
1 minute?
Yeah.
All right. My son says 1 minute, so we got 1 minute left. All right.
We know who runs that household. So White or B-Rob at the flex? I'm going B-Rob. I think you just got yourself into playing B-Rob, right? Because in the other one you said that B-Rob should do okay versus the Packers. So you basically answered like that question for yourself. So I'm probably just gonna roll with B-Rob. Which guy is going to give you the best chance to punch it in the end zone is going to be B-Rob. 1 minute warning for sure. Boy, you better be wrapping this up.
Yeah. So this is the final question for sure. We red zone. All right. So this is the final one. Spritz, CH Kittle or Dylan at the flex. I would have to play Kittle.
I'm going Kittle as well.
I would have to play Kittle. 2-2 is matchup based. I feel like when I say I can't wait to watch this game, I cannot wait to watch that game. But yeah, thank you for the question. Please like, subscribe, continue to rock with us. Thank you everyone for today. Like we usually get 90 minutes, we gave you 120. We stayed 30 minutes over overtime.
And we already know that Jamar's son ain't having it, so he flag on the play. So
yeah, he wants me to make him some eggs, so I'm about to go make him some eggs. But Deshaun, where can they find us, sir?
Man, you can basically find us anywhere where podcasts are being found. Apple, Spotify, Pandora, basically anywhere where podcasts can be found. So basically, there's no reason why you shouldn't be following myself, Jamar Goodman, and our other guy who is not with us this week, Mr. Walter West.
Factoid. So you all do me a favor. If the ones that haven't done so already, you see at the top left it says subscribe. I know a lot of you all did and a lot of you are, but if you haven't, please do so. And if you're feeling really generous, in the bottom right below Mr. Deshaun, it says support the pod. The Cash App is Destination Fantasy with a $sign in front. So if you're feeling generous or just want to support us in that way, help us give extra resources out to you all because we are giving away prizes throughout the year. We are.
So EDs, I just had to put and pull this up. Keep putting on the grind. Absolutely. We're definitely working on it. We're definitely working on ways to, expand and give you guys everything that we're able to give you in such a short time, man. You know what I mean? But we're on the up and up, and it's because of you guys. So thank you. It's greatly appreciated.
Absolutely. So for Deshaun, or Jamar, for Walter that ain't here, peace out and see you next week.
Good luck. Adios.